Good. Well maintained stub revolver. This is extra damage. Sweet. Nice that it automatically separates stuff here. So provisions and fuel, and then melee weapons. That's red because we can't use it. So if I go over here, yeah, okay. Perfect. Let's put that revolver. Add to cargo. Nice. It wants us to go that way. Omni processor, creative drink. Okay. Cool. Ship components, miscellaneous provisions, melee, and ranged. So I believe this is something I did see. So once we fill this up, that doesn't mean that we can't have any more cargo. It just means that that's a full unit of cargo. So as you see, selling full cargo to merchants improves your reputation. So I think that's how that works. Not a single pest will slip through, rest assured. Well, we'll see. Oh, not move an inch, it's blocked. Okay, I guess we head in. Oh, they're all hostile. Nice.
I know how to take risks.
Right then.
I always keep my
Your
options
doom
open.
has been foretold.
Spare none of them!
I am wondering who's first. You were first. We go there. Fhiachs is gonna go there. Abelard is going here. Then you're gonna get into cover there. Argenta's abilities. Argenta is a warrior of the Adepta Sororitas and a soldier. She's an expert with burst range weapons and the weapons that deal damage in an area. Another of her strengths is her mobility in combat. Running gun is a unique soldier ability. Using it grants soldiers extra movement points and reduces the cost of their next attack by -1 action point. That's actually kind of sweet. I do need to look at the bolter a bit more and see the price of those attacks. Sorry, bear with me now 1 minute. Do something on the other computer. Loving the music so far. Alright. Sorry about that. Revelant Slaughter. It's a soldier ability that can be used once for each 3 enemies the soldier kills in a single battle. Each activation of this ability increases the soldier's ballistic skill, crit chance, crit damage. The effect stacks and lasts until the end of combat. So it just seems you're going to be fighting a lot of enemies in general, right? Burst Fire. Unlike single shots, Burst Fire requires you to select a direction rather than a specific target. They're particularly effective against clusters of enemies. Target fires several successive shots in different directions. Most of these shots are concentrated in the center of the selected attack cone, and therefore more enemies there are in the center of the area, the more of them will be damaged by the attack is successful. All shots fired after the first one are less accurate, with a higher chance of deviating from the central trajectory. Can hit allies if they're standing in the direction. So, well, don't need to run and gun right now. Grants momentum. Or was hit by her this turn. If the Sitter of Battle hits a demon or chaos cultist event. So we should fire and then use that to gain momentum, but I don't even have momentum skills at the moment, I think. Also, you can zoom in nicely there as well. I think we go for that. Try that out.
I'll do it. Strike is a prayer.
2 kills, nice. We're gonna do this anyway. Yeah, so that will raise our momentum up to 138. Okay. Does this give me an extra attack then? Hold on a minute.
Doubt is for the weak.
It does, and it doesn't use an AP.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Oh man. You're just out of range for the charge. You are. You move up to there then.
My place is at the fore.
We're gonna do this.
It will be done.
So yeah, everyone except Adira has that, and then you're gonna charge him. Hey Maki, how you doing, bud?
Victory is imminent. Reduced to dust.
And cut him in half. Nice. Oh crap. Of course I triggered that. Cutthroats and assailants. It's fine. Attack denial. The characters with melee weapons block adjacent enemies' ability to perform attacks with ranged weapons. Pistols and shotguns are an exception to this, but those can be fired at point blank range. You 50% chance to hit him.
I will do my duty.
Okay, okay. Dear, you might as well just wail on that guy, right? Got to cancel the move, but that's okay.
Anything else?
Oh, he parried it. Okay.
Was that you? Or
Give you forewarning. Ideally we want to get rid of this guy and then move her out and do a lightning blast. Because our fail degradation is really low. Doing fine, good to hear, but they're all gonna come towards us. Cool.
my prescience has failed me.
Yeah, we know about cover.
On it. Who if not me?
Gonna buff him up.
Let's make some opportunities.
That's right.
Ooh, that's not good.
I've suffered worse.
Sucks. Oh, you can use Medicaid on her. Yes.
Let me tend to your wounds.
I owe you one.
Yes, you do. Probably my fault, though. Nice. Can't do anything else. That's fine. Nice parry. You get over there, we can deal with this guy.
A tactically sound approach. It will be done. One fewer target.
And then we can charge back here and hit this guy.
Indeed. Reduced to dust.
Nice. So he just got a bonus, right? No? I thought all others should get a bonus. Okay. Oh, he did. Yeah, he got his free turn. That's right.
At your beck and call. I took care of this one.
Nice. So what I'm thinking,
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
really stupid, but we're gonna do this, and it's gonna outright hurt everyone and kill two of them.
But of course,
No, not that. We're gonna do this.
will do. Be gone.
Ooh. Oh. And nope, we're gonna go there and we're gonna smack him.
I'll see to it personally.
Stop mocking me.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Move there.
Rejoice in battle! I'll do it.
Oh, the wrong gun. With the wrong gun. This is what I wanted to use. Ah.
Follow my lead.
Blurred. Thank you. Nice. buddies. You were a huge help.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
We're just done. Cool. Loot. Everything over to cargo. Yeah, okay, so it started a new box. Cool. And that was not everything. Titles and authors are printed in gold on the spines of books. The library contains works on Imperium ideology, law codices, biographical sketches and stuff. Okay. I can't speak at the moment, so we're gonna...
The Whispers told me a secret.
Multi-key and machine write set. An additional opportunity to call out a machine spirit to interact with a device and expendable item. Take it all. A bunch of stuff. Holy gifts. Okay, take all that.
Let us not dawdle.
Nice that to put it in there, sweet. I wonder because we put the one of them in there, is it gonna put them all in there now? Electrified shard net. Cool, we'll grab all of that. Cozy seating area is completely destroyed. Pieces of furniture and splinters are scattered everywhere. Dark stains on the floor and upholstery. Shocking. Exact replica of the Von Valencia sits on the. It's the wrong model.
Is there money to be made?
We can go through there, or we can go in here. Cogitator is silent. It seems that the machine spirit is no longer being powered by the motive force. Skill tests and interactions with the environment. To open a jam door, click on the icon. The character with the highest tech use will make the skill test. Okay. Test failed, it will remain closed. Particularly bad results in tech use can cause the door to be permanently stuck.
That's how it's done.
The D100 system. Your character is about to make a tech use skill test. For example, if you are attempting a test with difficulty of -10, therefore you must roll a 30 or less. I'm good at rolling the low numbers.
Keep your wits about you.
Nice. Ooh, melted charges and operator's gloves. Used to wear a +3 bonus to tech use. Tech use is 30. I think we're the best one at it. We are. Boom. Explosive device suitable for eliminating flimsy obstacles.
I refuse.
Oh, it's not that kind. Okay, it's not that kind of item.
I have a nose for profit and the taste for adventure.
Oh, she has the best demolition, so she does it anyway.
I
Nice.
better myself through service.
And we leveled. So we get Bring It Down, Keystone feature. The officer immediately grants an ally an extra turn. This is the thing. That's fine, we don't have to. Ah. Oh, so it just automatically goes into that. Okay, cool. Cool. Endure. Till the warrior's next turn, all incoming damage is reduced by his toughness, which is 50. What's his bonus though? +5, so it's reduced by 5. Warrior gains plus toughness bonus, temporary wounds. Okay, so he'll get extra health as well. That's nice. Expose weakness. The operative removes all exploits from the target to decrease the target's dodge. Okay. So does it need to have an exploit on it? Yeah. No. I would presume it does, just by that. Alright. Oh, you get Revel and Slaughter now. Sweet. So we could run and gun and then use Revel and Slaughter.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Ooh, there we go. Another multi-key, nice. Okay. Do I want to go that way with all the embers on the ground then? Flame rings in your ears and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat, wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms from the raging wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming. Yet you distinctly hear the sound of footsteps, and then you see the figure walk out of the fire towards you. It's Theodora von Valentius. Okay. Her expression is calm. Terrifyingly so for someone whose body is engulfed in an inferno. Yeah, we are in the warp. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword, the other is raised in inviting gesture. Are you lost, my heir? An apparition, a sorcerer's apparition, trickery of the warp. I agree, actually. Sister, you will lower your weapon. Despite his commanding tone, Abelard does not sound too confident. He is staring at the rogue trader, and you notice the muscle in his cheek twitching. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous. This is impossible. I doubt you're aware of the limits of what is possible, Fhiach, for your worldview is but an iota of what a rogue trader knows and sees. I can tell, would you like me to share the knowledge with you, that power over reality? Yeah, that's very chaosy thing to say. Theodora watches you without blinking. Her snake-like gaze almost makes you forget about the fire searing you, leaving burns on your skin. I can lead you out of these flames, Fhiachs, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide. Oh, all the promises. Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer, and that the answer will be nothing other than acceptance. Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His fate will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises, nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul. To divide with you, we need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace. The people. Aberdeen looks back at the coughing and confused people around her. Survivors from the middle decks must help the crew, lead them out, find a way around. Over the roaring flames you hear distant sounds, frightened voices and screams, muffled and distorted as if there was a body of water between you and them. Fictions. Sometimes your character will have to make tough decisions based on their values, interests, and goals. Such decisions affect their convictions, can develop in three directions: dogmatic, iconoclast, heretical. Each clips 5 ranks. The higher the rank, the more zealously the character follows their conviction, and the more noticeably the world around them reacts to the actions and decisions. Promotion through the ranks of the three directions opens up access to new dialogue, events, unique abilities, and also changes the attitude of others towards your character. Also, some items can only be equipped by characters with certain convictions. When one of the conviction branches reaches rank 3, votary becomes the character's main focus. When that happens, the other two conviction branches cannot be raised above rank 2. So you can raise multiple. Okay. Oh man. Well, I don't really want to walk through the fire, but as a commissar, I think we would be dogmatic. The Emperor protects. So the Emperor will guide the righteous on their path. Thousands of needles pierce your conscience, but are powerless to stop you. Dogmatic plus 15. Belief in the holiness and infallibility of the laws of the Imperium, adherence to the precepts of the God Emperor and the holy chosen ones, carrying out his will to the ignorant and unruly masses, unfettered hatred of the enemies of mankind, be they traitors, heretics, xenos, or servants of chaos. Take a step forward and the illusion breaks. A wave of excruciating pain crashes over you and Theodora's voice fades into the firestorm. You hear the voices of your companions calling you from behind and the screams of the weak dying in the inescapable blaze. What? Oh. The blinding inferno, the harrowing fire, the all-consuming storm releases you as you step out, barely able to stay on your feet. The blood is pounding in your ears, drowning out the world around you. Your eyes, caked in soot and burned eyelashes, refuse to open. Free from the flames, you take 2 more steps before collapsing to your knees. The rush of blood to your temple and the horrible pain all over your scorched body cloud your mind, before suddenly retreating as if driven away by some mighty will. A new strength spreads through your veins, and despite your wounds, the body is once more ready for trials and struggles. You open your eyes to see a glow with warm light before you, the Aquila, sacred symbol of the Imperium. The next moment you are struck with another realization. The repulsive presence, the one that's plagued your mind since what your wounded you, is gone. Fire seems to have burned the entity away without a trace.
Master, can you hear me? Oh, you're alive. Which is more than I was expecting after what you just did.
praise the Emperor. We passed through the flames. How can this be anything but a portent? For so it is said that the Emperor will bless the worthiest and most steadfast in their faith.
Behind Argenta, you see Adria has doubled over in a fit of nausea. The rest of the people who were following you have withered away in the fire that continues to rage a mere 2 steps away from you. Think you just won her over? I'd hope so. The Emperor protects.
Indeed he does. Huh. If I hadn't seen it myself, I never would have believed.
What happened to Lady Theodora? Did she follow us?
He wasn't there. Come on.
There was no Theodora, witch. There was an illusion, a temptation, a foul taint that tried to lead us astray. But he perceived its true nature.
Is that right, Adepta Sanctimonious? What? We'll just pretend like we didn't see the Lord Captain standing there in the fire? Abelard, you tell her.
You're a psyker. You should know this.
Whatever it was, it matters no longer. Your conduct is bordering on madness, or holiness. A path opened behind you, where one moment there was fire, the next only smoldering embers remain. But what am I saying? My eyes must have deceived me. Too much smoke for my lungs. Truly, would you have received wounds like these if there had been no fire?
Oh god, are we going to be all wounded now?
The wounds are merely a sign of a trial laudably passed. It is something to be proud of, the same as decorations or badges of honor.
I'm going to allow Abelard to help me up because I want to keep him on side as well. And have him kind of, you know, realize that we are kind of... Even if you were anticipating another wave of pain, it does not come. Your muscles feel strong and your limbs obey you without fail. And yet deep inside, somewhere next to your heart and stomach, you feel a certain tension akin to that of a taut string. You're at your limit. Either adrenaline or the strength of your faith will not carry you much further. My eyes deceive me. I can swear that I witnessed you step out of a pillar of fire with the rest following your wake. I heard here to join forces with you and the others. It's time to push the heretics back. It was the only way. We were here in response to your vox call. Not expect you to make it here in time. After all, the mutiny caught the entire crew off guard. And they were scattered all over the ship. I must say, your wounds. Ooh, are we past that? Yeah, we have warp lore, so it does not seem to have changed since you first met, but only at first glance. His face has taken a strange hue. The skin at his temples appears scaled. The voice now has an uncanny screeching quality. These are not traces of fatigue and stress. The psyker's body has begun to mutate. The consequences of contact with the warp. My faith will keep me upright with a weapon in my hand. That is all that matters. You're not in the best shape yourself, Edelthred. Psyker grins back at you. Notice the signs of my blessing, have you? Ooh, don't call it a blessing. Yes, the warp is taking its toll. I'm still sane and able to hold my weapon. I'll fight for the Von Valancius bloodline to the end. And if the price of the eternal curse mutation, so be it. My faith will keep me upright with my weapon in my hand. Pray, forgive my insistence. I shall not be the one to doubt the faith of the youths past the trial by fire. Gathered everyone who answered the vox call and was able to hold a weapon. Do you not see the Lord Captain or Archmilitant in our midst? I'm still receiving messages in her voice, but she's not responding to the direct requests. I last saw Lady Theodora on the observation platform. When did you and she part ways? It was at this very elevator. Master Elzarad. The Lord Captain, accompanied by the Archmilitant, headed to her chambers to retrieve an item of particular import. After that, all we heard was her Vox broadcasts. This is troubling, and the timing is inopportune. I'm still receiving fragmentary reports from the bridge. Conrad was spotted there, and even what scant intelligence on his activities I have reminds me of descriptions of sorceress rituals. That traitor has resorted to witchcraft and must stop him on all costs. We're gonna go find Theodora. Reasonable approach. Take her escort with you. You may be waylaid. Once you have found the Lord Captain, you must beg her to go to the bridge and lead the counterattack. The road traders' experience is sure to fill the defenders' hearts with hope, however frightened and exhausted they may be. Until next we meet, Fhiach, may the Emperor bless your deeds. I shall see you in the field of battle. Oh yeah, we definitely do have another wound. We have a friend. Oh, never mind. We have two old injuries. Awesome. Can I just hum softly? When you draw closer, your skin begins to tingle with static discharges. That's not the way into the bridge, is it? Loot. Never mind. Promethium. Well, that's just what we want. Fallen steel has blocked the path to the lifts. You'll have to look another way around to Elzarad. Well, I don't know.
I always have a backup plan. That's not door.
We can't go further than that. Okay. So this is obviously where we're going.
This could be an opportunity.
Saving game is possible. I didn't try to save the game, but okay. Clearly it's not certain state room. The generators, machines, and crude wall paneling indicate that it is a maintenance module room rather. Okay. Profane blades. Lex Mechanics goggles. Grants +3 logic. 2 more machine rights. Nice. Again, I think it's us that wants it, right? Oh god, our health is lowered. Down to 23. Our logic is 40. 30, 30, 30. Yeah, so... Go. Nothing there.
Always keep your eye on the price.
All psychers have 2 types of psychic powers, minor and major. Items and convictions. You found an item that can only be equipped by characters of a certain conviction. Is it them? Nope.
Keep your wits about you.
And nothing in here.
I always keep my options open.
Nothing in here. Love the sets though. Oh. Well,
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
that ain't good. Bizarre fragment hung on the trophy board. The light, smooth surface of the object is dotted potholes and crumbling things. Theodore's Rosary. The wearer of the amulet gets 10 commerce and lower. Crap it. That's us as well, isn't it? Imperium lore. Ours is 40. Okay. Ooh, here we go. Rogue Trader's Cloak. Grants +5 fellowship for each enemy in 2-cell radius. God damn it. And hoping to like buff up the other party members as well. Right. Murder scene seemed like something, but Theodore von Valancius' body is sprawled over a large, blood-drenched desk. The Archmilitan's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
That scream, though.
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere.
I doubt it. He wanted to humiliate her. Not a swift death, yeah.
It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here, and he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last.
They both seem to be kind of caught out, though.
How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Archmilitant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
Like, she's sitting in her chair and he's lumped at the wall. Not in cover at all.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
We'll examine Theodora's body. You're leaning closer to the body. The cause of death is apparent. What ended the rogue trader's life was an auto pistol shot. An extraordinary, accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise. Last emotion she experienced in life. Wasn't like an assassin, was it? Something on the floor catches your eye, a heap of blood-splattered parchments and scrolls that must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else. Small shards of glass scattered on the floor. Inspect the shards by the desk. Difficult to say what exactly was broken. The object fell on the floor. That is as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they were submerged in promethium, which is the fuel. Adira, would you try touching Theodora? You might be able to see the killer through her eyes.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
Inspect the papers. Reports, accounts, dispatches. You go over the scrolls until you stumble upon a document that is starkly different from the rest. It is a handwritten letter signed with the initials XC, and a seal with a symbol that is vaguely familiar to you. And sends a shiver down your spine. The author of the letter, addressed to Theodora von Valentius, signed it with the seal of the Holy Ordos of the Emperor's Inquisition, the secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunt heretics, Xenos, and other enemies of humanity. What do these shards tell you?
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure. Tainted witchcraft.
You can't tell if the marks are directed at the glass shards or Adira herself. Examine the Archmilitant's body. He was a boss. With his Meltec gun. An auto pistol shot went straight through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and the furniture around with blood, brain matter, and shards of his skull. The safety on the Archmilitant's weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Adira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Sisters aren't genetically modified, are they? They don't have two hearts. They're just like zealous. Now let's actually read what they said. First scene looks like something caught the victims by surprise. No one had time to react to what was happening. Okay. Helmet of the Devoted Protect. Oh, requires dogmatic. Okay. Some immunity to enemy critical hits for the first 3 rounds of combat. Oh, we can actually read the letter. So, Esteemed Theodora, a change in circumstances demanded our immediate assistance in our mutual cause. Forthwith, upon receiving this letter and performing the necessary preparations of the crew, you're to depart to the Owlcat system. One of my agents, interrogator Heinrich van Kalox, operates there at the present time. Upon your arrival in the system, you will, without delay, make contact with him and offer any assistance required of you. After which, you will provide him passage to the Verbundus system aboard your ship. On footfall, the interrogator will remove himself from your presence to await further instructions. There we go. Anticipating any questions you may have, I will stress that the nature of the interrogator von Kallax's activities on Reked Minoris is of no concern to you. If required, Van Kallax himself will disclose the details of his mission. May the Emperor's light be with you.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
That's not vanity at all, is it?
Beware the ire of the witch. I will level you!
Ballard is going first. Okay, we're all going before them. So, like, Adira, gonna go over there. Argenta, just stand there. Abelard. We could wipe out a bunch of them. Big old gun. Abelard, go there, and Fhiachs can stand where he is, although let's not actually do that. Let's get some cover. Light and medium armor. So, heavier armor, more protection, less dodge. We can get talents that help with armor types. Cool. So, endure. Why wouldn't we do that? Might as well do that because it's free, and then she'll get that.
Victory is imminent.
Then we're gonna charge you.
It will be done. Reduced to dust.
Nice. And then we're gonna hit you.
At your beck and call.
Beautiful. Then you're done. Game, it's not like, oh, well, we could do this. Yeah, let's do this, Right. This is what I wanted to do.
It's as good as done.
Hi.
Anything else?
We end her turn. We fire a volley. Do we want to do anything else? Yeah, because we're not doing a single attack, so we're going to fire back there.
I'll make it happen. Another enemy down.
Nice. Enemy statuses, you count them with abilities. Okay. He is a thermal multi-melta. Is an area of effect. Okay.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Run and gun. Do we even need to move? Oh, he's standing right behind, so go there. It does not count towards their attack limit. Yeah, so let's do that.
Escape the Emperor's judgment.
That will do nicely, and then we can do it again. Do we want to do it again? Yes.
Faith without deeds is strike in prayer.
Nice. And then we can do this momentum, and she's killed 2, and he's within 5. We don't have our... By the way, I thought we do. We do.
I'll do it.
Do that. If she gets her actual turn. Do that. And yeah, you should be able to do that then.
Will do.
Okay, so now he's gonna have exploit and the other debuff, and then we just hit him with that.
Anything else?
Yeah, that's grand. You can stay there.
Brush this off.
Get a better understanding of what has transpired with the combat log. Yep, got that down here.
I will do my duty. An exemplary strike. Indeed.
Ooh, that won't kill him.
On it.
I'm just gonna do that, and I don't. No, I'm gonna risk not giving an extra turn because. Please do this.
As the Emperor commands, eradicated.
Sweet. Warrior gains +5 toughness if their intelligence is less than 35. And then just some las pistols. Grab that. Oh, we've leveled up as well. Nice. Their intelligence is less than 35. Your intelligence is less than 35. Could give you toughness. Could give you toughness. What's your current toughness? 50. And 30. I think, yeah, we give it to her. Can you stop taking me out of the inventory? Okay, do it like that. So bring up her toughness a bit. Although I might switch that over to our boy And then I guess we can do this. Removes our hat though. That looks wrong on so many levels. Right, now level up. So we get finest hour. That's our momentum skill, right? And a talent. Okay. Right then. Oh, so you can get all of these as well. Oh no. Anytime an ability or talent uses the fellowship bonus of a Iborn card, you can instead use the intelligent bonus. I don't need that. Oh, I did screw up, didn't I? Oh, damn it. Because I took the... Yeah, okay. Don't mind me. Just a flesh wound could be good. There. Basic skill Medicaid. Basic skills. Don't really want to go near any of that. We can get toughness. Okay, I can upgrade our stats there. Dual weapon combat. Character can attack with the second weapon in their current weapon set in addition to the usual. This attack suffers a minus 20 penalty to... It's not bad though to have that later on. Character level required 22. Character level required 4. Yes, we want that. We want the plasma. So, how many of these do we get? One. Choose a talent. Choose a common talent. Common talent. Talent. What's the difference? Crap. Okay. There are differences. So all the weaponry expert stuff. You can get all of them. All the base skills. Not die. Combat master. An officer using ability on an ally gains a bonus to the perception and ballistic skills equal to their fellowship bonus, which is currently +4. These bonuses stack, but half of the stacks rounded up are lost at the end of the turn. Targets only win the ability the first time in a round. You gain the willpower bonus, which is not great. +3. Targets only win action, an ability, or an attack. As resolve is increased by +1 until the end of the officer's next turn stacks and is prolonged until the end of the officer's next turn each time it stacks. Resolve. What's resolve doing? Only use a heroic act against temporary wounds equal to 10% of their maximum wounds. Okay. Resolve is increased by 3. Well, now, swift movement. Overpower breaking point. Grenadier, Jinx, Be Smart, Summary Execution. So these are definitely not in that other. 3 plus the officer's fell bonus, which would be 7. And will deal fell bonus more damage on attacks of opportunity. Yeah. Whenever the officer makes an attack, they gain +5 fellowship until the end of combat. Considering like most of our stuff is based on by +5 +2 by the officer's fell bonus. The range of the officer's abilities is increased by +3, and the range of vice command is increased by +6. That's pretty good. Just for kind of being able to move around whenever an ally uses a heroic act. That's increase resolve, personal oversight. Not bad. Focus isn't bad, I guess. I am going to be using my abilities pretty much every round. Maybe we go for focus? Is there a way later in the game to come back and roll back a few of these options, or are we locked in? I'm gonna go with focus. See how that goes. The operative immediately inflicts 1 exploit on all enemies in combat. It makes a free attack against the target. The attack always hits. Target of this attack suffers -30% penalty to dodge and a -30%. That's pretty good. Whenever you trigger an exploit on an enemy, the operative gains +1 damage, +2 armor penetration until the end of combat. Stacks. Suppose weakness also reduces enemies' toughness and willpower by -3 times the int bonus for 1 round. So 9. It's gonna be really good against bosses then, right? Whenever an operative attacks an enemy that is at full wounds, the attack deals +10%. Sorry, +10. Yeah, +10 plus per bonus. It's 4 at the moment, so 14% damage. Does that include our lightning spell? Because that would be kind of insane. Suppose weakness costs 0. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to improve exposed weakness. I think that we can use that to focus down on an enemy. I should probably be able to look at this too. Okay. Weak body, weak soul. Then you get... Soldier gains the ability to make a number of extra attacks equal to their weapon's rate of fire, minimum 2. Using the weapon attack that normally costs the least AP, the weapon does not spend AP. Until the end of the soldier's turn, their first attack against each new enemy automatically scores a critical hit and they get their weapon reloaded. Wait, is her rate of fire 14? Rate of fire is 4. So she gets 4 free attacks with that. And basically it'd be 4 criticals on 4 enemies. Jesus. Reloading costs minus 2 AP. That would be good because I think reload is 3 AP at the moment. Soldier damage. After the soldier deals damage to 3 different enemies, the soldier gains plus 10 plus 2 times her ballistic skill bonus. So 18 more damage to their next attack in the current combat. She gets 18%, excuse me. For each adjacent ally, the soldier deals plus 5% plus her bonus to more damage to enemies. Okay. Soldier gains plus 3 agility, critical hit chance. Bonus is doubled against enemies from which the soldier is protected by cover. Okay. Whenever they deal damage, it goes up by 1%, their critical damage. Cover efficiency is increased by 10% for full cover and by 20% for half cover. Ooh. Whenever she deals damage to 3 different enemies, so if she does that, it's 3 different enemies. You could get that done in 1 turn and get nearly a 20% bonus to her damage, and we can probably increase her ballistic skill later. Kind of like that. I'm gonna go for Rack and Ruin. Especially with this. We're getting free attacks. We hit 3 weaker opponents, and then she gets an attack bonus of 18% at the moment. And it's going to be a critical. If it hits. Daring Breach, the warrior immediately restores all AP and MP and gains agility bonus until the end of the turn. They don't lose MP after performing attacks. Warrior has no limit on melee weapon attacks this turn. What? So basically he gets his movement points back and then can use all his movement points to move around and do as many attacks as he likes. As long as he has AP, I guess. Sorry. Okay. Whenever the warrior is attacked, they gain +1 stack of Epicenter of Slaughter until the end of turn. Start of their turn, the warrior gains +1 temporary wounds for each stack. These temporary wounds cannot exceed the warrior's okay. So every time he's attacked, he gets extra health at the start of the turn. Whenever the enemies attack the warrior's next melee attacks against him deals an additional toughness bonus damage. Hello. Does not stack, but it can be reactivated after another attack made by either the same enemy or a different one. So he gets +5 bonus damage if he's attacked. That'd be good. Critical hit chance. The warrior deals an additional +3 to enemies that have no allies in adjacent tiles. Area chances increased by 25% of the warrior's total armor. Thick skin would probably be good. 1 damage deflection. Yeah, we could reduce all the damage he takes by 1. That'd be a good start. Especially because he's going to be in there as a melee character. Yeah. Okay. That took a little while, but it's done now. We are near the bridge. Can't figure out if there's any other random sector PHQ spawns. Well, have you already found the PHQ? There's 4 per start. Ooh, this doesn't look warpy at all. It's out mostly in eastern area below the maw. The maw is one, and then there's another one in the northwest. There's a definite one in the northwest, and there's the definite one in the maw. Lore of the warp.
Just as I planned.
Perfect vision is a product of the warp energy that permeates the bridge. Is that a Tyranid?
Keep your wits about you.
Battle threat.
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Figure here, but where's the Lord Captain? Lord Captain is dead. I found her in the Archmiddles in the study. Got it. For reservists, the rogue trader is dead. The ship has lost her captain and the house its head. Edelthard shudders and grabs his shoulder as you watch. The sleeve of his jacket bursts open. 2 bone growths pierce through the fabric. No matter what ritual Conrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second, the warp ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the warrant and all of the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed. Okay, so she's not talking. I've seen it before. We'd better get away from changes are already accelerated. Richie, the very thought of yielding only by resigning to your fate will you truly suffer defeat. The ship can still be steered out of the warp. We must first restore communication between the bridge and the navigator's sanctum. That we have no right to bow our heads. You see Conrad clearly in the gloom of the bridge. The broken blade he is holding is stained with dark drops that seem to be to have a pearlescent glimmer to them. We're out of time. Eldred bites his knuckle, desperately thinking. You see a wave ripple across the white of Eldred's eyes. It begins to turn a sickly yellow. Walk away, you despicable cur. The rogue trader's death will be avenged. Ready your weapons. If we are to die here, let us die with honor. Yeah, ready your weapons. No. To die all together is to allow the flame of the dynasty to perish in the dark. No. It will not be like this, not today. Eldred lowers his head, then he sighs and locks eyes with you, his gaze cold, haughty and fanatical. The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it, and you see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm, and farewell. Accursed traitor, a time will come when you will bleed for her leadership, Theodore's murder. Remember my words, for they are the vow of he who marches towards his death. What? Theodore is dead? Whiter stares at you in seemingly genuine bewilderment. No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't...
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Fun! Chaos spawn.
Here we go again.
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Momentum. Okay. To use unique abilities called heroic acts or desperate measures, momentum is required. Depending on the actions of your party in combat, the momentum bar will increase or decrease. The high momentum value allows the character to use a heroic act. A low value grants access to desperate measures. It reduces your resolve to 0 until the end of combat. Oof. You can only use it once in a single combat. So, ooh, right. So Fhiachs is first. Adira is going second for us. You go over there because you're gonna do your thing. I think everyone else is kind of just going, well, go there. I'll try to go there, and then you're over there. .140 wounds. You're pure melee. You only have 4 movement points. Nice, just devours an ally. Okay.
I'll see to it personally. I refuse.
Super. Well, we have to make a single attack against him. Bleed marked.
It's as good as done.
You give her move. Oh, she only has 2 action points with this move, so... Ooh, that's high. we end that turn. And we're going to do Voice of Command on Argenta. We give Argenta an extra turn.
Here's my perfect moment.
I get that, but yeah, I just wanted to be sure of this. Oh no, never mind. Alright then. So she has no limit on attacks, right?
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Yeah, she can just fire again. Need a run and gun.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Which brings this down. Ah, damn it. That was stupid of me. Obviously, because that cost 1, it made no difference, so.
Pain cleanses the body.
So he has 2 range on his attacks. Now we're all bleeding. Great.
On it. Will do.
Okay, so his toughness and willpower should be down. I don't really want to use that.
What?
Gonna increase
Was that you?
her. Oh crap! Oh, I didn't notice that. Oops. So what happens here? Are we gonna have like an incursion of demons?
But of course.
Oh, I thought he'd already taken his turn. Oh no.
Victory is imminent. No matter the cost. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. At your beck and call.
I will do like you.
Oh my god, he gets to attack when he does that?
My exit strategy will remain unused.
Such is their will.
Doesn't say that they get an extra turn. Characters lost consciousness. Their wounds have been reduced to 0. Character can no longer participate. Cannot be resuscitated by any means. They will regain consciousness after the battle and receive a trauma, which can be healed by resting on the ship. Got it. Wow.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Wait, what?
Anything else?
What happened there?
Will do.
Wow. So this guy's just getting stronger for everyone he eats. Nice. Well, I should have been focusing on killing them first. Right.
My sword become like fire.
Why did I not foresee this?
Why did you not foresee this? Problem is if I move to kill him.
It will be done.
Oh man.
Blessed be the hand of the healer.
Okay, at least we can do that. And we can hit him then with this. Is that 3 to 4 per shot or 3 to 4 in total? Should I just go this with this?
Blessed are those who sacrifice for the Imperium.
Yep.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Jesus.
There's a tactical disadvantage.
Really? Are they going to be reloading this? But there's no... I have to check. No, there is an attack of opportunity. There it is. Okay. Broken ribs. Triple leg. Oh man.
Victory is imminent.
I cannot win this.
Pain and duty go hand in hand. At your beck and call.
He's just gonna devour that guy, like.
Indeed. I will do my duty.
I grouped up everyone as well.
Why is it? Just a minor setback.
Ah, and he's down.
Not my worst day. Not like this.
Oh, pretty much like that. Okay. Okay, we need to do that differently. I need... who do I give the pre-move to? I think we give it to Argenta and get her in there.
I don't need luck. I have strategy. You should feel honored to witness this!
We're gonna get her out here, right?
I'll do it.
Nice. Get some momentum back. We end that turn. We give her another turn. Two AP. That. Alright, let's kill this guy.
Eradicated.
Okay. Now.
I'll make it happen.
We'll mark that target. We're going to...
Who, if not me?
Voice of command there. And we'll
On it.
mark that target now. So leave those two there. So we could hit him. We want to like put a load of debuffs on this guy, right?
Was that you? Or...
So we can do that. Get rid
On
of
it.
you. Nice. Chaos Spawn is going now, and I didn't move him. Great, cool. Go after you.
My faith shields me.
Alright. Not ideal, but, you know, could be worse. I'm thinking of moving to there to get in the strikes. I don't know if it's ideal to have both of them in there. So we could charge. I don't really want to charge to there, so let's move over there.
My place is at the fore.
We're gonna brace for impact. 3 cell radius. So no, we're not gonna brace for impact. We're gonna charge.
It will be done.
Then we're gonna brace for impact.
Victory is imminent. It will be done.
We'll endure. Unlimited range. Okay. And she's on her actual turn. She's 13 health. Getting +2 deflection. Getting 2 deflection. Dodge is 69. Nice. Do I take the attack of opportunity and move her away?
I will not.
She's a... I'm thinking about moving her back to here. I think it's worth the hit.
From the ashes I rise.
No, it knocked her over.
Ugh. Pain and duty go hand in hand.
She's dead.
I'll see to it personally.
That doesn't stack, does it? Down 2, so that would be 12 to 18. No, it would be 5 to 7. It's 5 to 7 by 2, though.
I will do my duty.
Nice dodge. And that does not count as his turn, that's good.
I won't stand for it. I'll make it happen. It's as good as done.
Beautiful.
High momentum.
What was that?
I know what is to come. Will do. But of course.
Temporary setback.
I go into the Emperor's life. I am his chosen.
Loss in our ranks! At your beck and call. Indeed.
Now there it is. There it is. So we have enough momentum to give him this heroic act. Don't we? No, we're one short. Okay. There's no point in doing that. I could... The ally is under the effective voice of command. Before the end of the officer's turn, the ally gains one-time additional +8 momentum. So if I put him under the voice of command, which I'll do anyway. Oh no, I can't because I just did. So we'll do it to you. What if I just give her a free turn then? Do I want to move off that surface or does that matter? I don't think it matters.
I'll see to it personally.
Will do. Anything else?
Nope, all good.
High momentum.
Still 8 to 12 damage.
Was that you? Or... anything else? Will do.
Probably should have done that first. don't know if I want to do that right now. Then he won't get his thing, so... Oh, I guess I do want to move out of that. Right.
For Fon Valencia! At your beck and call. Victory is imminent. At your beck and call. I will do my duty.
Good man.
Low momentum.
Yeah, let's get out of that. That was stupid of me.
I'll make it happen.
At your beck and call. Indeed.
Endure, brother.
I'll see to it personally.
Was that on purpose?
Whoops. Run out of ammo and have to reload. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Darkness consumes me.
That's okay.
Don't you dare leave us now!
It's okay.
High momentum.
Oh, we can't loot it? So what have you got? Head trauma, triple leg, triple arm, right. Blade shard, gloves of endurance. Oh, nice. Mantle of Heroism needs to be iconoclast. Each heroic act used in battle increases the wearer's dodge by 20%. Ooh. Let's figure that one out. Yeah, boy. Whenever we're... Okay, so that goes... on you. The blade shard from your man's blade. Right, next level. Choose a characteristic. Oh yeah, crippled armor has to reduce that. That's fine. Want to increase our toughness? Oxen spices increases the chance of resisting negative physical for each bonus point of that. Character gains plus 10 wounds. Toughness is probably going to be good, right? But I'm going to go with ballistic skill for now. And then we have to pick one of these. Okay. Oh, there's no recommendations. Great. Plasma weapon proficiency? Yes. I want to use plasma weapons. Where is our proficiency list anyway? power weapons as well. Will not die. Increases wounds by half the character's level. Oh, there it is. We don't have any actual proficiencies. Okay. Choose a characteristic to level up. That's perception. Perception gives you a bonus to whatever. Currently, your head trauma is not helping. %10 bonus to dodge. Your dodge is 70 already. We could just up your perception again. When the psychic uses the divination and psychic power on an ally without an unnatural look effect, that ally gains unnatural look. When the ally suffers a critical hit, it becomes a normal hit instead. Oh, that's not bad. Other than Aftershock? What's Aftershock? Oh, from any other... Okay, yeah. So any that makes sense. So anything that we do, so like the scream or the lightning, they'll take an aftershock basically. That's kind of interesting. Well, it deals mental damage, so that's not mental damage, right? I'm going to increase her dodge. Yeah, increase her dodge. Right. What do we want to increase for you? Agility. I'm gonna go for agility. And then I'm gonna go... Ooh. Ballistic? Oh yeah, you're right too. Completely overlooked that. I think I'm going to pick up the rapid reload. We haven't used it yet, but I'm figuring it'll be good later on. Our first reload in combat does not cost AP. Wait, her first reload in combat does not cost AP? If we give her a free turn... No, not a free turn. If she uses her hero ability without reloading beforehand, her attacks don't... There's no limit on her attacks, so we could run out of AP and then reload. Sorry, we could... No. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm going to get rapid reload. He's being built around the boulder, so... Now, for you. I'm thinking contempt. Do an extra +5 damage. Every attack after someone attacks him. Thinking contempt. Toughness bonus plus strength bonus. You get a +9 to your charge when the ability is used from a distance of 5 or more. You get a +9. Yeah, and that's not a percentage, that's a straight up. Yeah, let's do that. Impetus and weapon skill, I think. Can't go over there.
I always have a backup plan.
The heir is dead. He sacrificed himself to save the entire dynasty.
A noble deed. Let the crew offer prayers for the hero who renounced his impure life in the name of humanity.
Braver, Master Helmsman, system status report. Wow. By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal, living and breathing, a white-haired man with a sickly pale skin salute. Well, there's a tricky question. The whole place is so overgrown with foul wickedry would be scribbling it off the vid screens for throw knows how long. How did you people survive in here? Must have been Providence. It's better have been the Emperor's, not someone else's. When they barged in here, the ones with the Master of Whispers, some officers charged them, but it wasn't even a fight. I grabbed whoever I could and dragged them behind the cogitators. Then I prayed for our rescue. We need to re-establish contact with the Navigator's Sanctum. It is our only chance of escaping from the war. It seemed to knock the officer off out of their stupor, and the air around you fills with voices and commands being issued. You hear someone stopping one of the survivors buckling under distress. Abelard cuffs the crying officer without even looking. Before the box channels to the Navigator's Sanctum, ready the crew, prepare for translation to real space. Abelard paused for a few seconds before returning to you. Fhiachs, you may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You're the only one who speaks for House von Valencius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you more than anyone else deserve to take your place in the ritual that is about to commence. He directs your attention upwards to the throne that sits at the apex of the tall staircase. What must I do? Take the Lord Captain's seat. Order the final preparations, wait for the officer report. Blast it all to the vibe. Translation is a craft, not something to be explained in a tick. Look up to the throne, Master Fhiachs. These people are about to do the impossible. At least they deserve is the solace of seeing a figure sitting in the usual spot. Please hurry, every second we waste is a terrible risk. Two steps at a time, nice. The image before you is hazy, swaying in boisterous currents, invisible to mortal eyes, as if whatever is beneath the thin shell is constantly changing while still remaining the same. It's taken the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes reveal the entity's true surreal nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire, the other, the vessel of ancient evil, pours into you. The voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears. The this voice booms with all the horrors of the warp. Mortal, who are you to oppose the very flows of fate? The vision lowers its head, a towering gaze boring into you. But for a moment, something changes in Theodore's expression. It looks like a shadow of fear. And there's not. Your footfalls are an echo in the sand pouring between the scales. Your hope and faith are my mockery. I've already resisted the temptation of the warp once. Whatever you are will not cloud my mind with a new illusion. Theodore hisses almost painfully as if wounded by your words. But I think the inevitable means that only that realization and submission will bring greater torment. There's no power that can hinder the flow of fate. Conrad, your head begins to spin as viscous drops slither down your cheeks. You blink, and you are no longer looking at Theodora. It is the traitor Voiter, just as fluid as and ephemeral as the previous apparition. The same terrifying voice seeds from his lips. The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured and the steps chosen, and yet you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day, the day of my resurrection. The image is scattered by invisible sorceress winds. You see Adira, her eyes aglow with the same sinister flame. Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come, and I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility, the thread that will help you find the keys of salvation, the thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me. Cavalcade of hazy glimpses of the future yet unknown pass before your eyes. A flash of crimson, purple. The images replace one another in a violent kaleidoscope without ever letting you get a proper look at them. Through the rippling mirage, you see a twisted image of Abelard, the loyal seneschal of the dynasty. The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven, follow it, servant of mine. Robert turns around and looks up at you. He hesitates for a few moments, then addresses Abelard, who is standing next to you. The navigator's sanctum is silent. The box signal is stable, which means the navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the von Valancius flagship. I have so much trouble with that word. We will honor his memory along with all those who died this day. Seneschal, will you tell us now who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision, it is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the warrant of trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim... have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still live.
The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Could I be pressing something? Can we give it a second? Oh no, is it bugged? Okay. To hang the ancestral banners once again, exact vengeance on the enemies of the House of on Valencius and Humanity. Is there supposed to be something playing in the background, something epic? Ah, there was, wasn't there? Well then, your lordship. Get us worried for a few hours there. But after witnessing you fearlessly rush into the fray on deck, the only thing that surprised me is how long you stayed on your feet. Strength only left you once the fighting was all over. Such fortitude is most admirable in the Lord Captain. You must now hold your first officer's briefing within your new role as Lord Captain. Many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will also be their first briefing. Sustained massive losses among the senior and middle-ranking officers. Some posts have had to be filled by the deputy's deputy, while others go unfilled entirely. And now the deck clans are deciding who will take over the leaderless crews. How did we come to lose so many officers? It appears the heretics were deliberately targeting the vessel's command. They knew exactly whom they were looking for and where they could be found, which is unsurprising given that their informant on board was the Master of Whispers. What's on the agenda? Reports on the condition of the ship and crew. The Lord Captain is not usually drawn away from her important affairs to attend such routine briefings. It is a unique situation. Still receiving updates from across the ship. They are not encouraging. Getting this bird to fly could take a gargantuan effort. Even so far to personally negotiating with the authorities of the system we are currently in. So prepared to hear a bevy of complaints and excuses, your lordship. Take this opportunity to take a good look at the officers who work 6 decks away from the bridge, and they in turn will have the honor of beholding the visage of their Lord Captain. I'm ready. Oh, hey, consumables. Cool, yeah, thank you. It doesn't appear as if I was eyes boring to you. The expressions revealing restraint, joy, curiosity, and wariness. Attention officers, you've been granted an honor. Lord Captain Fhiachs von Valencius will personally conduct today's briefing. Our most gracious Lord Captain is ready to hear your reports. Perhaps you would introduce those present, as I yawn in real life. As you wish, your lordship. Abelard points to a tall, slender woman whose body seems to contain as much implanted as flesh. Vigdis Soriota of the Tomlin line, our new Vox Master. Did we even get to talk to our old Vox Master? It's an honor to serve your lordship. Aboard this vessel you have at your command thousands of crew members and hundreds of officers and section chiefs. I'm responsible for receiving, processing and sending all communications between you and them, as well as external sources. I'm your eyes and mouth, Lord Captain. Fighter the Raver, the Master Helmsman, he steers our ship along the course set by the Lord Captain and monitors the void around us to ensure that we do not stray into an asteroid field or a pirate trap. Bearded man with pale, almost transparent skin, large dark circles under his eyes, and a dour expression. It seems hardwired to his face as a sullen mood. Yeah, Lord Captain, this here ship's as good as home to me, so rest assured she's in safe hands. I'll die before I let her come to any grief. And lastly, our High Factotum, Janra Stanrak, who oversees supplies, procurement, and general material well-being of the ship. That honor, your lordship, you may trust me that all matters concerning your comforts, everything will be done at the highest standards. the second row, we have 3 officers charged with overseeing the ship's vital functions. The Master of Ordnance is responsible for the artillery aboard, the Apprentice Master, whose crew's work to prevent and extinguish fires on the ships, and lastly, the Drive Master, servant of the Commissar, which is the machine spirit. Three officers salute you. The Apprentice Master does so with confidence, while the Master of Ordnance betrays nervousness. The Drive Master offers a salute resembling a dance, involving a complicated manipulation of all the tech priest mechadendrites. So he basically like replaced all his organs and so on as much as he can. Is that everyone? Unfortunately, our choirmaster, the esteemed Zachary Wise, head of the astropath section, is unable to join us. He is in charge of communications with distant star systems. Master Wise has been in a trance for some time now, attempting to contact other planets in the Valencia's protectorate and inform them of Lady Theodora's passing and Conrad Voiter's treachery. I'll deliver a report to her lordship on the astropath's progress as soon as it is possible to do so. All others present are adjutants, secretaries, and deputies. They are here to make a record of the proceedings. Okay, I wish to hear from the Apprentice Master. Yes, Lord Captain. I can report that all fires across all decks have now been extinguished. Preliminary damage assessment in terms of material losses and crew casualties have been completed. The results have been submitted to the Sanchel and the Halifax Totem. The post passed to him after the previous Infernal Master and his next deputy, 3 deputies expired in the line of duty. The lad is managing well so far. He can take the heat, so to speak. Feels like something Jared could say. Hi Factorum, do you have a report? We're trying day and night to compile a full account of our losses. Tasks will require next to no involvement from the Lordship. I'll personally ensure that all damaged components are given into the tech priest's hands for attention, and that all lost supplies are replaced. There's only one resource that I cannot replenish single-handedly, and that is people. We've lost more than 2,000 crew members. Unfortunately, this number is not confined to the scum of the lower decks, which are easily replaced, but also includes trained professionals. We've yet to make up the losses on the nearest planet, Reikat Minoris. However, the planet, the whole system in fact, belongs to the Winter-scale rogue trader dynasty. We cannot simply begin recruiting on the planet without first coming to an understanding with the governor. In that respect, I am powerless. Negotiations at this level are a matter for the rogue trader. Crew loss suffered during the cultist raid can be remedied on Reikat Minoris. Especially true given Caligus Winterscale's penchant for attacking first and asking questions later. The kind of thick-skulled thugs he usually installs as governors on his planets. Drive Master. A voice distorted by a Vox retranslator emerges from under the tech priest's scarlet hood. Lord Captain, the foes that set upon us, upon this noble void ship, destroyed the repositories of hundreds of machine spirits. The great warp engine entrusted into my charge is unharmed, thank the Commissar. Its spirit mourns its dead brethren. We've not yet identified a prayer protocol capable of assuaging its sorrow and anger. Every machine in the Imperium of Man is believed to be inhabited by a machine spirit, which is obviously like part of the whole Omnissiah thing, which the Adeptus Mechanicus raise as their god. Great Sorrow must also report that the Engine Seer Prime, overseer of spirituality and spiritual authority for all tech priests on board, fell in battle. Amigos was betrayed by the little flesh that remained part of him. Most terrible loss. There is no one among my comrades aboard whose experience and comprehension of the sacred protocols equals that of the fallen Amigos. We require a replacement as soon as possible. I see, thank you. Master Helmsman. Right you are, Lord Captain. Cut a long story short, the outlook is bleak. The ship's sound more or less, but without our Engine Seer Prime and Navigator who fell in battle, we have no way out of the system. If we try to set so much as a toe inside the warp, I don't know what will happen first, our warp drive being torn to pieces, or all of us melting into the bulkheads. Your Lordship, will you allow me to interject? When we arrived in the system, my crew followed standard protocols and conducted a count of all available communication channels in the region. One of them was a Navis Nobilite station. An ancient organization of noble mutant families whose genes allowed them to safely navigators. The station contains complete box silence, but even its presence here inspires hope. We've located a navigator. To have located a navigator in the very same system is an incredible stroke of luck. True blessing from the God Emperor. If I were you, I'd grab this chance with both hands, or else you'll be eyeing up asteroids to use as their new residence. Slightly less shitty news. We can go round and round this system till our heads are swimming, as long as Promethium and supplies last. And if any thick as rocks shit lowlifes come sniffing around, we'll be able to take them out, so don't worry about on that score. Master of Ordnance, anything to report? No, my job's simple. Maintain the arsenal and fire where I'm told. Just ask anyone. I got no able crew, no Lord Captain. Oh. Master of Ordnance, you forget yourself. Master of Ordnance chokes back the words he was obviously about to blurt out without thinking. He casts another look at you before lowering his gaze. I apologize profusely, our captain. Pardon the fool. The ship is in ruins. Every other officer is dead, and the Lord Captain is long over. His fear has taken hold of me. But I've heard of you. Oh yes, your fame has reached even as far as the Expanse. Can't be showing myself up in front of an illustrious person such as yourself. Master of Ordnance can report that the rest of the arsenal has been saved, and the battery is in good order. We are ready to fight, if that's the Lord Captain's will. Summarize, we have sustained serious losses in crew members, and we require a new engineer, seer, prime, and navigator. That all is preventing us from continuing the voyage? Precisely, Lord Captain. But bear in mind that this will not be the end of our trials. Ship systems must be properly inspected for major damage, which can only be carried out at Footfall Station, home of the only dockyard in the sector. But we'll never reach Footfall without first solving these three immediate problems. Footfall is the massive void port on the edge of the current Expanse, a notorious hotbed of vice trade and rogue trader intrigue. What can you tell me about the system we currently find ourselves in? I see the Box Master on this point. Mr. Stolleman? We're in the Reichert star system, and our voyage here was undertaken by the orders of your lordship's predecessor. There are 3 inhabited bodies in this system, and our attempts to send box missions have produced confounding results. The Navis Nobilite system not simply failed to answer, it seems to be maintaining total box silence. However, we did receive a distress signal from the prison planet island system. As Reichert Minoris itself is also not responding to our hails. But what is most alarming is that our augurs have intercepted signals from the surface that seem to indicate ongoing hostilities on the planet. Augurs being sensors. The situation is not very encouraging, but without a navigator, a tech priest, and new crew members, we won't be able to travel anywhere. Therefore, let's go to the planet and the Navis Nobilite system to find out what in the void is going on. Thank you all for your reports. Dismissed. Your Lordship, there is one other thing, a confidential matter of the utmost importance. Lady Theodora, your eternally esteemed predecessor, brought the ship here to this system for a reason. She was given a secret commission, or you perhaps are wondering, who has the authority to commission a rogue trader to do anything? And I shall tell you, the Lord Inquisitor, the hand of the Emperor, chief architect of his will in the Cronus Expanse. I came across a strange handwritten letter on Theodora's desk. It was signed XCA. You are referring to the contents of that note, I presume? Yes, quite right. Xavier Calcazar. Lady Theodora was to seek out the Lord Inquisitor's right-hand man. One Heinrich's man Colox, an interrogator, you understand? All I know is that he is somewhere in the system. We must find him and offer him whatever assistance he requires, and then deliver him to Footfall in the Verabundus system. Finding him without any more information to go on will be difficult indeed, but an Inquisitor is an important individual. The authorities in the system either The Navis Nobilite or the Governor of Reghead Minoris may know something. That is all available to your lordship. You have a great deal of work ahead of you, but it is a mere taste of the daily burden of a rogue trader. Soon you must take up the reins of the von Valancia's protectorate. Gives you another scrutinizing look as if trying to gauge how long you will hold out under the mountain of problems. His face softens slightly and it seems he's about to offer some words of encouragement. Idira, Sister Argenta, explain yourselves. Psyker is suffering some ailment or dark madness. She insisted on seeing the rogue trader. I judge that it would be unwise to leave her unsupervised. For a brief moment, Sister Argenta's voice sounds hesitant. I was also hoping to approach you with a personal request, but it can wait. Speak with me when you have time, rogue trader. Idira's glazed eyes rove over those assembled. One word burst from her lips. Daybreak. Idira, come to your senses. Damn it. Idira presses her fingers to the temples in desperation. Your lordship, here's the thing. I was trying to see the immediate future and it hit me so hard my head is still spinning. Something very strange is heading our way and I can't make out what it is. No matter how hard I try. A single word is all that I can make out. Daybreak. Or maybe it's dawn. And it's ringing and ringing like an echo, like a bell. But if it's daybreak, then why is it so dark? Darkest before the dawn? Cannot extract any information of value from a single word. Can you tell us anything else? No, not yet anyway. Voices are going berserk, all shouting at once. Can't make any sense of it. As soon as I know, sense anything, I'll report. Alright? Lord Captain, if you want me to take a closer look into the future, find me on the bridge and we can talk. Lady Theodora was well served by my whispers on many occasions, and I'm sure you would benefit from them as well. There's nothing else of value. I declare this briefing concluded. It's time to get to work. Where did the Sister of Battle bowed? Oh man, you can't see the rest of the ship. Isn't this bridge on the back of the ship? Oh, also we have a ship thing that I never looked at. We can upgrade. So what weapons do we have? Mars battery prow cannon, or Mars pattern prow battery. Jesus Christ. They're macro cannons? Okay. Lance batteries. Oh, there's a both there, okay. Plasma batteries, yeah. Macro cannons in the turret on the top. Nice. Glimmer pattern void shield. 70 points protection for each sector. This amount is doubled against enemy blast attacks. Mark 100 auger array and plasteel void ship plating. Increases ram damage and reduces damage suffering when ramming another void ship. Ooh, we can already upgrade. Oh. Oh, there's a level system for the ship. Nice. Okay, so we can do a U-turn at the end of a movement. Gives control of the nearest torpedo salvo, granting 5 BMP. 5 movement points, okay. Only works in torpedo salvos that were launched on another turn. Nice. Then we get reinforced shields, warp drive. Oh, this is cool. Oh. Well, Supreme Commander. Master Cannoneer. Skill required demolition. That would be you. Shield Master. Skill required tech use. Master of Maneuvers. Pop you in there. Pop you in there for now. Cool. So we have 120 hull, 70 shield in each direction. Speed 11, maneuverability 3. Okay, we have 100 scrap, so we could upgrade the hull. Or upgrade the ram. We'll hold off on that for now. Cronus Expanse map. Bridge Technomat. Factorum is over there. We can go to our quarters there. Argenta is over here. Sweet. Alright guys, I'm going to call it there for now though. If you appreciate people hanging out. Start of Rogue Trader. I'm going to be back on early tomorrow and play pretty much as I can. So yeah, hopefully we can catch you again soon.